What's up, guys? We got a Teemo in the top lane today, going up against Urgot. I've never really had this matchup before, so I didn't know quite how I'd handle it, but I think I did alright. Once again, live game commentary didn't really happen, so I'm going to do a voiceover here. Trying something new today, though. I cut up the video a little differently and sped through some parts that, don't necessarily matter. So, you can leave a comment in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think of it or, whatever. But yeah, let's get into it. So here I'm just trying to get some poke. I took Grasp in my runes. That way, over time that poke will lead to a little bit more tank because Teemo can be pretty squishy. And it gives me a little healing in the moment. So every 4 seconds I get healing, I think bonus damage on them, and increased max health. So that's it's a really great reason to take that rune. So my goal here is I don't want to die. I don't want to die. It ends up happening, obviously, but I want to be able to beat Urgot. Luckily, my Q is a blind, and most of his damage is done through auto attacks. Like, even when he's, shooting really fast, that's just an empowered auto attack. So when I blind him, he really can't do all that much damage to me other than his body slam, and I think when his leg blast procs. So, my Q is going to be really useful here, obviously. Yeah, I started E, though, for the extra damage, and then took Q immediately following. That doesn't really doesn't matter too much. I mean, it's just the way you play Teemo. Almost always you're gonna go E and then Q and then W. I've got the wave pushed up under his tower right now, so it's kind of hard to get him poke because he can obviously just run back and I can't chase. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up tanking tower shots, and I don't have enough health for that. So I kind of let it come back out here in the middle, and then you can see me walking up trying to get poke, but when he starts running at me, I really don't want to get hit by that body slam, so I try and run away. See, I hit him with the blind, he can't damage me, and he turns right back around, starts clearing the wave again. And I run up for more poke. I really did bad at CSing in this game for the first part of it. I have the river warded, that way I can see if I get ganked, because they have Warwick, and being a Warwick main myself, I know how dangerous that character is, so I do my best to try and avoid that. He really gets the wave built up on me here, because I don't really have much early game wave clear without my shrooms, so when he can just go and attack fast and blast through all my minions, I'm stuck autoing and queuing every once in a while to CS, and that does keep him out in the middle and under his tower a good bit as well. So, see, I blind him here as well. He hits me with that body slam, and this is my first death. I told y'all earlier I really didn't want to get hit by that body slam, and then there it was, so now y'all know why. This is a part where I sped it up so that y'all wouldn't have to sit here for another 35-minute video. Some of my friends said that wasn't exactly the best thing, so I figured, hey, why not try something new? You can see I've hit level 6 now. I've got my shrooms. So I'm just going to start using those to clear the wave. You see now my wave clear is actually pretty darn quick, especially on the caster minions in the back. I blind him here again so that he can't hit me. And I drop my Ignite as well for the extra damage, and I end up beating him here, I think. Yeah, I end up beating him here. Really just barely. It did get close. But that blind is really, I think, what won me. So you got to make sure and hit your Qs if you're ever in this matchup. I dropped the ward down in the river once again. The other one expired. So I'm trying to make sure I don't die. Now, if you check the river here, you can see that my ward is now picked up on I believe it's Nico on the other team. So she comes running at me, and I start headed back to tower. That way I don't die, because my health is actually really low, and she came up here full health. But she just has, no health at all. I end up getting the kill on her, but then Urgot gets me right back, sadly. Just with that, once again, the body slam and the fact that, he had full health, and I was focused on the other champion there. I'm not too upset by that death. It makes me, I believe, 2-2. So I'm starting off even. It's always best not to die, but definitely don't just feed. And that's, I think I'm carrying through pretty well with that. I think I end up getting him here as well. Once again, that blind to stop from getting damaged. He did hit me with the body slam, but by that time his health was so low. And then my damage over time, the poison from my darts, ends up taking him down before he can heal up or get back to base or anything. So I just come over here and start trying to get plates. He TPs back out, and I successfully run away. I drop some shrooms right there to protect myself. That way, if he runs at me, he gets slowed and ends up taking damage. That way, I know for sure that he's not going to come and get me. Now, I see he's on my tower here, and I want to go ahead and get him off. He's also really, vulnerable when running away. I can just kite him all the way back to his tower and maybe even get the kill there. My hope is always that he'll run over a shroom. You see he's right next to one there. It's kind of sad that he didn't hit it because I definitely would have gone in. I might have even flashed for it at that point. A little creep block there. It's so annoying when you can't move because of the freaking minions. So he hits that body slam again, but I got my blind and my ignite off. I try and kite him back to his tower. He acts like he wants to keep fighting me. I don't know why. Kind of dumb decision by him. But you know what? He moves back out when he's got half my health. I drop a shroom right there and just Q and auto him to death. I didn't really take much damage there, and I picked up a kill, so I'll take it. I go back down. I drop a shroom there because it still gives me vision, but also if they run into the bush, then they'll get slowed and take some damage. And once again, it's just setting myself up better in a gank situation. Once again, I've got him pushed up under tower. I'm winning lane here, so I'm really trying to get that turret. It's for the gold and really for just the way that it sways the game, getting first turret like that. I drop my shrooms and I come back here and move up with my next wave because, like I said, he's got pretty good clear, and I really just didn't feel safe with no minions. I'm trying to play it safe because I'm half health, and I tried to get in the river with my Mundo because I figured I had the best chance if I was with him. I ended up dying, and but my shroom takes her out after I'm dead. So once again, shrooms are great. Heimerdinger can't really come in and save Mundo here, so Mundo dies and Heimerdinger dips back out because he doesn't want to die. Urgot's getting a few kills. It's kind of scary. I need to hurry up and do something to start shutting him down. Drop another shroom right there and keep clearing the wave and move back to the tower. I think I get it here. Yep, there we go. First turret. That's a good chunk of gold for me, and it's just big for the game. It's a lot of momentum. I take Scuttle here, I think, just to take it, some gold, some vision in the river, and, just an objective on the map. I see him coming down, and I drop that shroom there. He avoids it. I drop the ignite, Q, and start autoing him, and then Warwick rotates up, and I can't really get him. But my poison still does finish off Urgot. Sadly, I take another death, but once again, it's a 1v1 here, so I'm not terribly upset. It's obviously not ideal, but I'll take it. Just checking out the map while I'm waiting to respawn. And I started to head back out top, but I figured, hey, why don't I go move with my team now that I've taken first turret. So I get down there trying to take Dragon, but they get it before I can get there. I see her here in the mid lane, and I figure, I'll just get a little poke. I ended up just in 3 hits taking out half of her health, so that's great for us, and that poison continues to drain it down to about a third. So she's sitting under her tower, but she runs up, and I just walk up and shoot her, and bam, there she goes. So that was really just an easy kill. I didn't have to work very hard for that at all. Urgot pops up behind me here. I blind him and start autoing him, but my team is here, and he's really out of position right here. There's no way he wins that. Tristana narrowly escapes using her little jump, and I just get to clearing the wave, trying to push these minions in. That way we can get a nice push going up mid. Warwick comes up here behind me, and Warwick might have all the healing in the world, but, Sona is right next to me, so I can just sit in her heal pool, and there's no way Warwick beats me there. He decides to run off, because even with his E, his 35% reduced damage, he's still, I still lowered his health a good bit. Urgot comes out of the jungle here, and instantly I advance. I hit that blind, so his autos can't hit us, because I know the first thing he's going to pop is his, speed shots, and my poison once again takes him out. It's one of the reasons I love Teemo. Even after you can't really do much, your poison's still working. Warwick looks like he's going to come down here, but he keeps playing a little scarce. And we're just kind of sitting here seeing who makes the first move and picking it out. Mundo flashes in, so, he wants to make the play. The team advances with him. He grabs Lux, and then I grab Warwick. Easy day. And then we move in on this mid tower. We don't have any minions, but Sona's healing is enough to carry us through it, and she tanks the shots anyway, so we're able to grab that tower, and she'll be able to heal up just using her abilities. We keep. I tried to recall there, but then they move back out, so I get in the bush, and I recall here, just trying to spend my gold and get a little more powerful before we go and try and actually end. So you can see me working back out to mid here, looking for the team fight and to defend our turret. So I drop my shrooms out, just setting up a little defense in case they try and move in. Urgot's just all up in my Kool-Aid right now, shooting on me. I don't really know where the rest of my team went, I guess. Heimerdinger's kind of low. He should probably back. But Sin is here now, so I'm a little more comfortable. We really played this game with two supports, with Senna and Sona. So I'm really surprised we won. You can see me just pushing this wave up, trying to advance, but my team kind of disappears. And I keep moving up anyway. I wanted to scare Urgot out of his recall so that he would stay here half health and we might get the kill. I start dropping shrooms once again. That way when they try and walk up, just that slow, that damage. Looks like Mundo going in, so I move up with him, grab the kill, dodge Lux's ult, but I didn't miss her CC. It was a really scary moment here. There were just 3 of them on me, and then luckily Senna and Mundo stepped up to help me out, and then Sona comes in with the clutch heal. So I'm able to stay in lane. Even though I'm low, I decide to stay because I can play back and just put in damage where I need to and get in Sona's heal pool whenever it's up. So you can see us moving in here now on the base tower, and I move in so that we get that the big damage on the tower, and then we just keep pushing in. They really didn't make it too hard for us. They were trying, but at this point, we just snowballed hard enough that they couldn't really do much against us. I moved out here because my health was low, and then I guess my team just decided to move out as well. I especially wasn't going to stay if my team wasn't going to stay because I need them to tank all the damage for me in that, right now because I have no health to do that for myself. So I'm just sitting here in Sona's heal pool over and over again. Sona looks like she might die. I think I went to recall here so I could spend some more gold. Yep, that's what I did. I went for a full AP build here with Teemo. I built Nashor's, Luden's Echo, and Leandri's, which all do really well. The Nashor's gives you AP, CDR, and attack speed. Leandri's gives you health, AP, and all of your spells burn. And so since my E is a passive that empowers my autos, then that means my autos have extra burn and my Qs now have burn as well. So it's just more damage per second. It really helps you out. Also, all of my abilities scale on AP, so that's why I go AP Teemo. I'm dropping my shrooms here, looking to just set up a little defense, and you see Urgot ends up hitting one, and he immediately backs up. That's, the main function is just to deter people. It's not really going to end up killing them unless it's in conjunction with other damage. I see Sona down here, and usually I wouldn't try and tank Dragon by myself as Teemo, but with Sona's heal pool, I decide, why not? We're winning anyway. Urgot decides to challenge us in the river, but I drop some shrooms just to try and play some defense. I think he destroys them or something because he just ends up walking over them. But that second one actually hit him, and so it does a little damage. I end up being able to grab Dragon here and then still come in and put the damage on Urgot. That turned out really well. Sona ended up getting the kill. Kind of sad, but you know what? She tanked the damage for me, so it really doesn't matter in the end. I head back up here to mid, just trying to encourage that team fight and trying to push us in there for the win. Also, Mundo is up here, and I don't want him to die. She's easy. One hit, and she went out, and now they're ace, so we can really just have our way in the base and do whatever we want. So we come in here, we take inhib, and we run up to try and start taking Nexus turrets. And we start putting in damage, but then Warwick respawns, pops a Z, runs in, looking all scary. Turns right back around because he saw that 4 of us were here, and he just wasn't there for it. Urgot runs out anyway. I don't think Urgot's too good of a player because he wasn't very intelligent the way he played. Warwick runs in, E's, Q's, wastes his E really because he ran away before he howled and then ran right back in. And the fight might have gone differently with me and Sona at such low health if he had ran in and then howled. That way he could fierce and we couldn't do anything. You can see on the scoreboard here, I had the most damage, a little over 26,000. It was an A+ game. Let's get it.